Alrighty, looks like we're live again. Hey there, everybody. It's a nasty one here again, and welcome back to the next episode of the Heated Shuffle Draft franchise rebuild here in Super Mega Baseball 4, year number 2. Last episode, we went into the first half regular season finale and beat the Wide Loads 12-7 behind Wagyu Jacoby, finishing the first half at 6-2 with a one-game lead on the Beewolves at the end of the regular season's first half. Starting off the second half of the season, we have a doubleheader here today against the Beewolves, pitching matchup for Game 1. On the mound for us is our ace Elmo Slayer, and on the mound for them is their ace Turnburner. Turnburner 0-1, 3.65 ERA and a 1.22 whip, and on the mound for us, Slayer 1-1, 3.46 ERA and a 1.15 whip. Lineup for us here in the first game, leading off Basket in left, Bambino in right, Phenomenal on fire at first base, Gutterson at third, Colliner in center, Slamus locked in at short, Whoopity at second, Clark getting the start at catcher, and Slayer on the mound. Let's go. Alrighty, apologies for the wait between recordings, guys. I was actually on vacation this weekend, so we're down at the ocean, just enjoying some time with family. And now we're back. I actually got back in Sunday night, but by that time it was a little late and I had a lot of updates to get through. And then yesterday I was exhausted from doing everything around the house to catch up on the things that I missed while I was gone over the weekend. So here we are. Going to try and knock out this doubleheader here today for you before I have to leave for work. Let's see. Alright, we won't go in depth through the Beewolves roster here. We'll just let it come up and surprise us as it goes. So forth, He1Ace and Beefcake McStevens up first. Right fielder Rod Forth leading off, locked in, hitting .464, 3 RBIs, former Blowfish product facing Slayer. We already know how good Slayer is. Let's go. Strike down and away, 0-1 on the heater. Change it down and in is rocketed to right center over the leaping glove of Whoopity. Into the gap it goes. That is going to be extra bases. Colliner just getting to it. He gets it in quickly. It is a leadoff double for Rod Forth. Puts him in scoring position for second-year player Velo He1Ace. Left fielder hitting .308 with 2 RBIs on the year. Fastball hitter, okay. Curveball side. Out in front of it is Velo, 0-1. Change up and away, line to second, over the leaping glove of Whoopity, down in right center for a hit. Forth will score easily. It's an RBI for Velo, 1-0 Beewolves in the first. Beefcake McStevens up next, third baseman Tense, hitting .188, 1 RBI. Powerless lefty and high pitch active here. Heater up and in, chopped hard to second. Whoopity right backhands it, fires the second one. Slamus the first double play. You love to see it. 2 down, bases empty for Godsendez. First baseman hitting .367 with a homer and 8 RBIs. Change it down and in on the first pitch. Chopped up the middle and another base hit on that changeup. All 3 hits this inning have come off it. Godsendez will keep the inning alive with that knock. Now to bring up Jock Sports, the shortstop, former Nemesis player, hitting .258. 1 homer, 4 RBIs on the year. Ball down and away in the first pitch in the dirt outside. 1-0. Heater up and away, outside as well, 2-0. Slider inside, check swing misses, 3-0. Slayer cannot find the strike zone here. Heater away, driven deep left center field as Jock waited on a 3-0 pitch and he puts it out over the fence. Home run for Jock as that's a stinger. 2-run shot, second of the year for Jock. It's 3-0 in the first as Slayer already gives up 3 runs. Here's Zoom De La Cruz, former grappler, second baseman, hitting .130. 1 homer, 6 RBIs, as she is also tense. And that hit was actually on the fastball. Change up, whiff through it by De La Cruz, 0-1. Little hack active here. Slider away, fouled off, 0-2. Work ball down and in. Chop the first slow roller. Phenomenal over, bare hands, it races to the bag. He'll win the foot race, and that'll end the inning. The 3 runs for the Beewolves here in the top half of the first. RBI single for Velo He1Ace, and then a 2-run homer from Jock Sports. Top lineup up for us today, Basket, Bambino, and Phenomenal against Vern Turnburner, who we just saw in the Salty series a few episodes ago. We beat him there. Let's see if we can beat him here. Basket has power and contact for his lefty active today. That's why she's playing in left today over Johnson. Hitting .500 with a homer, 5 RBIs. Screwball up and away high, ball 1. Fastball inside, misses, 2-0 to Basket. Chase the changeup way inside and low, 2-1. Fastball up and away, fouled off by Basket, out of play, 2-2. Change up inside his chase, hit up the third baseline, just foul. Stay alive. Fastball inside, fouled back, 2-2. Basket fought that one off. Fastball up and away, chopped the second right at De La Cruz. Easy play, 1 down. Yovan Bambino up next, right fielder hitting .500, 1 homer, 5 RBIs on the year. Fastball middle in, rocketed to left center hard, but it's right at Jimenez, 2 down. Base is empty for Norm Phenomena, who's on fire, hitting .450, 6 homers, 14 RBIs on the year. Heater up and in, rocketed down the left field line. It got in on his hands, but he does manage to hit it down the line fair. Jimenez gets it in, but it's going to be a 2-out double for Phenomena as he slides in ahead of the throw. Inning stays alive for Keg Gutterson with RBI hero, hitting .310, 2 homers, 7 RBIs on the year. Terminator sets and fires, slider in the dirt, ball 1. Fastball up and in, rocketed to right center. That is down for a hit for Gutterson, and it's by 4th all the way to the wall as that'll be extra bases. Gutterson in with a 2-out double, makes it 3-1 as we're on the board. That's going to bring up Hayam Colliner, hitting .472, 3 homers, 7 RBIs, and he also has RBI hero active here. Changeup outside, chased and missed, 0-1. Fastball up and away, chased outside, 0-2. Colliner behind in the count. Fastball down below the knee, slow roller to first. Scott Sendes flips the turn burner in time to end the inning, but we're on the board with the RBI double from Gutterson, 3-1 to the second. Bottom of the lineup up for the Beewolves here, Thurman Colt, Teresa Ketchum, and Vern Turnburner. Former Buzzards center fielder, Thurman Colt leading off. He's 10th, hitting .214, 2 homers, 5 RBIs on the year. Heater up and in, strike called, 0-1. Change it down and away. Out in front of it this time is Colt, 0-2. K Collector active for Slayer here. Slider down and in. Inside almost kneecapped him, 1-2. Work ball up and away. Swung through it late, strike 3. First punch up for Slayer, 1 down. Ketchum up next. Catcher hitting .143, 1 homer, 3 RBIs on the year. Heater up and away, blown by her, 0-1. Mind Gamer active, giving Slayer a bit of an accuracy penalty here. Curveball way outside, 1-1. That was nowhere near the zone. Work ball down and in the dirt bounces. Good pick by Clark, 2-1. Heater up and in way high, 3-1. Slider down, low ball 4. First walk for Slayer today as Ketchum will reach with 1 down. That'll bring up the pitcher, Vern Turnburner, hitting .333 on the year. We expect him to bunt here. Heater up and in, bunt shown, and he missed it. It's a strike called, 0-1. Slider up and away, bunt shown, pulled back, strike called at the letters, 0-2. K Collector active again here for Slayer. Heater up and in, bunt is down to Slayer's right. He's off. He'll field the first in time. 2 down. Successful sacrifice. Runner in scoring position for 4th, who doubled his first time up. He's 1 for 1 and still locked in. Work ball down on the first pitch. Fools him. Strike called. 0-1. Curveball away on the next pitch. Fouled off by 4th. 0-2. Four-seamer up and in. Inside and high. 1-2. Just hit 100 on the gun there. Change up, swung, whiffed through it, strike 3. Second punch out of the inning for Slayer. That ends the inning. Bottom 2, it's 3-1. Slamus, Whoopity, and Clark up against Turnburner. Slamus leading off, hitting .543, 6 homers, 15 RBIs in the year for Ham. He's locked in, hitting really well as of late. Change up outside, or fastball outside, misses, ball 1. Heater outside again, 2-0 to Turnburner. Change it down the middle, ripped foul. Slamus out on his front foot, 2-1. Fastball down the middle, whiffed on it late, 2-2. Change out in front of it, strike 3 down and in. First punch out for Turnburner, 1 down. Slope Whoopity up next, second baseman with rally starter active here, hitting .344, 4 RBIs on the year. Trying to get on base. Heater inside, ball 1. Heater inside, that's a strike at the letters, 1-1. Change up and away, out in front of it again, 1-2. Blew a fastball by him, strike 3. Back-to-back Ks for Turnburner, 2 down. Here's Clark, the catcher. Power's left-hander active for Fiona, hitting .438 with 1 RBI. Whiffed on a heater up and in, 0-1. Slider inside, hit well by Clark to right center, but it jams her. Therefore, it is fourth, and that's a 1-2-3 inning for Turnberner in the second. To the third, it's still 3-1 Beewolves. He went ace. McStevens and Godsend hard lineup coming up. Belo leading off, singled his first time up, driving in a run, and then he was erased on a double play ground out. Change at the knees on the first pitch, chopped up the middle to short. Slam is over, cuts it off, fires, in time, one down. Beefcake McStevens up next, grounded into a double play. His first time up, he is rattled, 0 for 1 today. Not hitting the ball well as of lately for Beefcake. Slider down and away, strike called, 0-1. Average is getting down below the Mendoza line here. Forkball inside, strike called, 0-2. Pretty soon he won't be able to come back up, but Peter down and away, chopped to first, right at Phenomeno. He'll charge, make the play himself, 2 down. Godsend is up next, singled to keep the first inning alive, and then he scored on the home run by Sports after him. 1 for 1 today. Slider away, fouled off, out of play, 0-1. Peter inside, and that'll miss, 1-1. Change of middle in, out in front of it, 1-2. Curveball down and away. Whiff through it, strike 3. Third punch out today for Slayer. That ends the inning, 1-2-3 for him in the third. Bottom 3, Slayer leads off, Basquet and Bambino. And with Slayer leading off, pitcher hitless on the air. Looking to get something started against Turnberner. Out in front of the changeup, 0-1. Out in front of the changeup again, 0-2. And he chased the slider outside, strike 3. Third punch out for Turnberner, 1 down. Basquet up next, 10th, 0 for 1 today. Grounded out to second her first time up. Change inside, rip foul, 0-1. That's low on the changeup, 1-1. Changeup up, pulled foul, out of play, 1-2. Slider inside his chase, broken back grounder to first. Godsend his fields cleanly, takes it himself, 2 down. Base is empty for Bambino, 0 for 1 with a fly out to left field his first time up. Screwball away, strike call to the corner, 0-1. Check swing high on the heater, good take, 1-1. Fastball at the knees, rocketed by Bambino, deep left center field. He got all that one, folks. Fireball coming at you as it lands in the heater's bullpen there in just left of center. Second homer of the year for Verhoeven Bambino, and that is our second run of the day, where it's 3-2. Next up, Phenomeno was on fire, doubled his first time up, and then scored on a double by Gutterson. 1 for 1 today. Fastball put in, rocketed to left on the first pitch, right at A's, and that'll end the inning. But a home run by Bambino, his second of the year, brings us back within a run. 3-2 to the fourth. Sports, De La Cruz, and Colt do up. Jack Sports homered his first time up, scoring 2 runs. So far, it's the deciding blow. He's 1 for 1 today. Forcing her down and in. On strike called at the knees, off Fiona Clark's glove, though. 0-1 pitch, curveball away. Chop to second, right at Whoopity. Easy play for Sloop. 1 down. De La Cruz up next. She's 0 for 1 today. Peter up and in, taking high. Ball 1. Zoom grounded out to first her first time up. Changed away, whiffed on it late, 1-1. Slider down and in. Chopped up the third base line. Out of play. Foul. 1-2. Forkball down and away. Chased it in the dirt. Strike 3. Fourth punch out for Slayer. He's pumped. 2 down. Thurman Colt up next. Struck out swinging his first time up. He's 0 for 1. Curveball inside. Just inside. That missed. Ball 1. No call. Heater in the dirt. 2-0. Change up and in. That's a strike on the check swing. 2-1. Slider down and away. Strike called. 2-2. Slayer works it back even. Forkball down and in. Whiffed on it. Strike 3. Fifth punch out for Slayer. 1-2-3 inning for him. Bottom 4. 3-2 the score. Gutterson, Colliner, and Slamus do up. Here's Gutterson. RBI double his first time up. He was stranded there. 1 for 1. Change up outside. Caught the corner. I think that was a screwball maybe. 0-1. That's in the dirt. 1-1. Fastball just missed. That changeup is in the dirt. 2-1. Fastball down and in. Grounded back to Turnberner. Easy play. 1 down. Colliner up next. He's 0 for 1. Grounded out his first time up. Struck the knees on the heater. 0-1. Change it down. Pulled foul. 0-2. Fastball up, fouled off. Might have been a changeup, 0-2. Chased outside, grounder to first. Easy play for Gonçalves, 2 down. Base empty for Ham Slamus, 0-1 today. Flew out the left his first time up. Or struck out his first time up. Grounded up the middle to right center, base hit as he was right there on the changeup this time. Slamus 1 for 2. That'll keep the inning alive here for the 7-hitter, Whoopity. Sloop 0-1 today, he's tense. Off the catcher's glove in the plate. Slamus takes off for second, beats the throw down safely. 1-0 the count to Whoopity. RBI chance now for Sloop. Change up away at the letters. Ground line to center field, but it's going to go right at Colt. That ends the inning. To the 5th, it's 3-2. Ketchum, Turnburner, and 4th due up in game 1. Ketchum walked her first time up and then was stranded at second. Heater away, misses, ball 1. Change up away, chopped through the middle base hit for Ketchum. Her first hit today, she's 1 for 1. Second-year player on with a leadoff knock on the changeup. Here's Turnburner, who had a sack run his first time up, looking to do it again here. Slider up on the first pitch, bunt shown, pulled back, strike called at the letters, 0-1. Goes him up and in, bunt popped up, Slayer off the mound, gets past him, Phenomenal flips the Whoopity, and dropped. Well, there was no chance to get Turnburner with how awkward that bunt play was, so it's a bunt single. 4th up, next 1 for 2. Actually, no, they gave Whoopity an error on that. Okay, so E4. 2 on, none down. Thankfully, Whoopity was already tense, so it didn't matter. Grounder to third, right at Gutterson. He'll run over to third, tap the bag, fire across the first late. 1 down, here's Jimenez. 1 for 2 with an RBI single. Change it down and in on the first pitch, low, ball 1. Jimenez a good fastball hitter. Forkball down and away, low, 2-0. Curve off and away, fouled off, 2-1. Slide up and in, check swing inside, 3-1. Change up and in, whiff through it, 3-2. Full count offering coming from Slayer. Curveball down. Chop to third. Right at Gutterson. Charges. Fires the second. 1. Whoopity to first. Double play. You love to see it as Slayer pitches around the air. Gets out of the almost bases loaded jam. Bottom 5. It's 3-2. Clark, Slayer, and Basquet due up. Here's Clark. 0-for-1 today. Grounded out her first time up. Slider in there at the knees. 0-1. Slider inside, turned on by Clark into the gap. It goes left center. That is going to be extra bases for Fiona. She's already on her way to second. Jimenez gets it in. It's a leadoff double. That'll put her in scoring position for Slayer. Elmo struck out his first time up. He's 0-for-1. He's locked in now, though. Infield playing the bunt. Too bad he wasn't bunting. Slider hangs down the middle, and Slayer puts it in the gap. That is going to be off the fence. Extra bases for Slayer. He's in with a double. Clark scores. We're tied at 3. They really played the bunt hard. They had the infield in. Outfield was in expecting the bunt. Turnburner hung a slider, and Slayer puts it almost out over the fence. Basquet up next, 0-for-2 today. It's still tense, trying to figure out what's going wrong. Fastball inside on the first pitch. Hit up the middle, past the diving Sports into left center. That's a base hit. Coming around third is Turnburner. He's going to try it. Here's the throw, cut by Gonçalves. RBI single for Basquet. Heaters have the lead, 4-3. Bambino homered his last time up. He's 1-for-2. Locked in now. Turnburner now tense. Change up. Fastball way high. No into the zone. Ball 1. Fastball at the knees. Rocketed to right center. Over the diving De La Cruz's glove. Base hit. Basquet digging around second. She's going to try for third. She will get there. It's a single for Bambino. Runners at the corners. None down. Phenomenal up next. 1-for-2 with a double. First 4 hitters have all reached here in the inning. 2 have scored. Can Turnburner get out of the jam? Infield in, trying to keep the runner at third. That's high on the changeup. Good eye from Norm. Ball 1. Norm flew out the left last time up. He's also doubled today and scored a run. Fastball changeup up and away, line to center. Colt makes the catch. Runner tags from third. Basquet will score on the sac fly. It's 5-3. Third run home in the inning for the Heaters. Here's Gutterson. 1-for-2 with an RBI double, trying to keep it going. Bad jumps active at first. No stealing from Bambino. I think that was a slider up and away high. Ball 1. A Heater up and away high. 2-0 to Gutterson. That's a good pitch to take a hack at. Chased it in the dirt on the slow rolling slider. De La Cruz no play at second. Goes to first on the fielder's choice. 2 down. Bambino in scoring position for Colliner as RBI here will activate. 0 for 2. Still tense. And they intentionally walk Colliner, who's not hitting well today. Interesting. They want Slamus. All right, Ham, take it. Ham, I want you to take that personally. 1 for 2 with a single. Slider up and away is chased. Line foul. Out of play. 0-1. Slider down and then is chased. Slow roll to second. De La Cruz to first. That'll end the inning. Still 3 runs in the inning for the Heaters. Give us the lead. 5-3 to the 6th. Our lineup coming up for the Beewolves again. McStevens, Godsendas, and Sports. Here's McStevens, still rattled. 0 for 2 today. Grounded out last time up. He's also hit into a double play. Ball down on the first pitch. Low. Ball 1. Forcing me down in the way. That's a strike. 1-1. Good pitch from Slayer. Fork ball down. Just low. 2-1. Slider at the knees. Fouled off. 2-2. Okay, Collector active again for Slayer. Change up away. Chased it outside. Strike 3. 6 punch out for Slayer. 1 down. Godsend is up next. 1 for 2 with a single today. Slider away. Outside. Ball 1. Heater down and in. Hit on the ground hard past the diving Gutterson. Base hit. Right through the 5.5 hole for a knock. Second hit today for Godsendas. He's 2 for 3. Here's Sports. 1 for 2 with the 2-run homer. Work ball hangs on the first pitch. Chopped through the middle. Whoopity dives out of his reach. Base hit. Back-to-back singles here with 1 down in the 6th. Beewolves have something going. Here's De La Cruz. 0 for 2. Slider down and in. Check swing strike called at the knees. 0-1. Slayer gets ahead here. Forcing him up and in. Whiff through it inside. 0-2. That was bad chase there from De La Cruz. Or De La Cruz. Fork ball away. Chased it outside. Strike 3. 7th punch out for Slayer. 2 down. 2-1 for Colt. 0 for 2. Intense. Forcing him up and away in the first pitch. High. Ball 1. Slider down and in. Line to third. Gutterson leaps. Oh, just out of reach. Into the corner it goes. That's going to be a single for Colt. Throw to third is late. It's 5-4. Next up, Ketchum. 1 for 1 with a single and a walk today. Ketchum singled last time up. Slider away. Strike called. 0-1. Change it down and in. Low. 1-1. Slayer trying to get out of the jam with the lead here in the 6th. Curveball down and away. Check swing strike called. 1-2. Forcing him up and away. Chased it outside. Strike 3. 8th punch out for Slayer. That ends the inning as he strands 2 but gives up 1. 5-4 the score. Beewolves back within a run. Whoopity, Clark, and Slayer do up. We're going to need to make a decision whether or not to pinch hit. Whoopity leading off 0 for 2 today. I want to see if I can do that here real quick. Alright, can't do it that way, but we can maybe do it that way. Ooh, okay. I'll see if that happens when it comes up. First pitch screwball in there at the letters. 0-1. Turn burner still tense after last inning. Change up outside. 1-1. Whoopity 0 for 2 is tense today. That's outside on the changeup. Good check swing. 2-1. Change up at the knees. Pulled to third. Right at Big Stevens. 1 down. Next up, Clark. 1 for 2 with a double. Whoopity, I believe, is now rattled. He is. He's going to have to come out. Change up and in. Strike called. 0-1. Slider inside. Dumped up the middle. Base hit. Second hit for Clark today. She's 2 for 3. Now to bring up pitcher slot Slayer. 1 for 2. RBI double last time up for Elmo. Infield in playing the bunt. He's had 76 pitches. He does have enough in the tank for 1 more inning, but he doesn't have a quality start anymore, so there's no point in wasting him. I think we pinch hit here. Let's go with, who are we going to give this to? Could give it to Fair. He does have pinch perfect, but he's still not a good hitter. Let's go ahead and give it to, let's give it to Jess Fowl. Give her a shot. Why not? Can't do that till next inning. Okay, come on, Jess. Low pitch active, hitting. Change away, strike called at the knees. 0-1, hitting only 167 in the air with a homer with 4 RBIs. Home run was a grand slam, though. Slider inside misses. 1-1. Chased it inside. Popped up to third. Easy catch for Turnburner in front of the line. 2 down. Here's Basquette, 1 for 3 RBI single today. Heater low, ball 1. Low again, 2-0. Slider hangs, line to left center, but it's right at Jimenez. That'll end that'll end the inning. Jimenez is in left, that's right. Okay, who are we going to bring in out of the bullpen? That's the question. We're going to hand it over here to, let's go to give it to Joanna Heater. She'll come in for foul. To the 7th, it's 5-4. Turnburner, 4th, and Jimenez due up. Here's Turnburner, hitting .333 on the air. No homers or RBIs. Cat Stanza comes in to pinch hit for Turnburner, who's going to be done after 6 innings. He gives up 5 earned runs on 9 hits. I believe 4 strikeouts. One error for us. Not a bad outing for Turnburner. He didn't walk anybody, but he is in line for the loss right now. First pitch from Heater away. Strike called. 0-1 at the letters. Heater having a much better second year, having a 1.80 ERA and a 1.60 whip right now. Work ball down in the way. Fouled off out of play. 0-2. Curveball down. Chop to first. Phenomenal dives. Nice snag. Flips to Heater. In time. 1 down. 4th up next. 1 for 3 with a double. Heater up and in. Taken high. Ball 1. Change it down in the way. Check swing low. 2-0. Heater down. Low. 3-0. Curveball away. Strike called. 3-1. Heater down and in, strike called. 3-2. Change up away. Pop foul, out of play. That will, get out of play. And full count still. Heater away. Outside ball 4. First walk for Joanna. Speedy 4th is on, her old teammate. Here's Jimenez, 1 for 3 with an RBI single. Change up away in the first pitch, outside. Ball 1. Curveball down and in the dirt. 2-0. Heater away. Strike called. 2-1. Work ball down and in. Swing strike called. 2-2. Change up and away. Hit down the line by Jimenez. Out of play. 2-2. 2-2 pitch coming again. Fork ball down. Chased it below the knees. Strike 3. First punch after Heater. 2 down. Next up, McStevens 0 for 3 today. Forcing me down on the first pitch. Low. Ball 1 just missed. Work ball down and away. Low again. 2-0. No call. Forcing me down and in. Whiffed on it. 2-1. A little late on it. Change it down and in. Way low. 3-1. Heater behind in the count here. Forcing me down, and she'll walk him as well. Second walk today for Joanna. 2 on, none down. Or 2 on, 2 down. Here's Godsendez. 2 for 3, 2 singles, and locked in. Change up away in the first pitch. Whiffed on it. 0-1. He was late. Curveball down and in. Inside. Bounces. 1-1. Heater up and away. High and outside. 2-1. Work ball down. Chop the second. Slow roller. Whoopity charges. Flips the second at first in time. That ends the inning. Bottom 7 we go. Gasser Morris coming out of the bullpen for the Beewolves here. Not a great year for Gasser. ERA up over 6, 136 whip, 8 strikeouts. He does, however, have specialists against lefties. And we have a very lefty-heavy lineup. Bambino leading off. 2 for 3. Home run and a single. RBI driven in. He's locked in. Specialist active for Morris here. Heater inside. Turned on by Jovan. Cracked to right, but it's going to go right to 4th. 1 down. Phenomenal up next, also a lefty, on fire still, 1 for 2 with an RBI sac fly last time up. He also hit a double earlier and scored a run. Change up outside for Morris, misses, ball 1. Heater down, fouled off late, 1-1. Pass down and in, chopped to third. McStevens to his left, cuts it off, on to first, 2 down. Next up, Gutterson, 1 for 3 with an RBI double today. Heater inside, ball 1, misses for Morris. Cutter up, Cracked by Gutterson deep to center field. Hit well, but running it down to the warning track, Colt. 1-2-3 inning for Morris. To the 8th, it's 5-4. Sports, De La Cruz, and Colt due up. Here's Sports, 2 for 3 today. 2-run homer and a single earlier in the game. We are going to go to the bullpen here. Heater's a little tired. Going to swap her with Phenomeno there at first base, and then I'm going to go ahead and bring in Ralph Blue, the utility player. He'll play at first base because I took foul out and forgot how to sub in Phenomeno to pitch. Phenomeno going to take the mound here. No record, a 0 ERA and a 0.50 whip. 2 appearances, 1 save on the year, 4 innings pitched, 2 hits, 2 strikeouts. Batting average against 154. So he's going to try and slam the door here in the last 2 innings. Curveball inside is fouled off, 0-1. Morrissey down in the way. Line to third. Gutterson dives. Just past him up the line. Fair ball. Basket gets it in. It's a leadoff single for Jock. 3rd hit today. Next up, De La Cruz, 0 for 3 intense. Curveball up on the first pitch with through at 0-1. Forcing it down and away. Bunt shown. Dropped in front of the plate. Clark fires down to second in time to get the lead runner. Slam is to first late. Fielder's choice. Colt up next, 1 for 3 with an RBI single. Cutter down in the way in the first pitch. Strike called at the knees, 0-1. Heater up. Fouled off, out of play, 0-2. Curveball down and in. Chased it inside, strike 3. First punch up for Phenomeno, 2 down. Catch him up next, 1 for 2 with a single and a walk today. Slider away in the first pitch. Line to left field hard. Basket retreating. Makes the catch in front of the warning track. That ends the inning. Bottom 8, it's 5-4. Colliner, Slamus, and Whoopity due up. Colliner leading off, 0 for 2 with a walk today. He's tense. Intentionally walked last time at the plate. Heater up and away. Strike called by Morris, 0-1. Slider middle in. Driven by Colliner to center. Hit well, but that's going to hang up there for Colt. 1 down. Slamus up next, 1 for 3 with a single. Grounded out last time up. Specialist active against Morris, despite Slamus still being locked in. Heater low, ball 1. Change it down, pulled foul out of play, 1-1. Cutter up, 1 hopper to short. Sports picks it cleanly, 2 down. Base empty for Whoopity, who's 0 for 3 and rattled. We are going to pinch hit for him as he's just not having a great day. Landon Fair coming off the bench. He'll take a crack at it. Pinch perfect active for Landon, hitless on the year with an RBI, driven in on a sac fly though. Heater down, chop to first. Mishandled by Godsendes, but he does have time to recover. Flips to Morris in time, 1-2-3 inning in the 8th. To the 9th, it's 5-4. Morris lit due to lead off, then 4th, and he went ace is Phenomeno looking to close the door. Here's Morris batting 1,000 with an RBI in the air. He's locked in right now. He'll be pinch hit. It's Bubbles Garcia, the former Heater. Hitting .429 in the year, 2 RBIs, easy target active. Fair remains in the game at second base after pinch hitting. Heater away, chopped to third up the line. Gutterson over, fields it cleanly, on to first, 1 down. Next up, 4th, 1 for 3 with a double and a walk today. Curveball down and in, pulled foul, out of play, 0-1. Forcing up and away. Line to left field, sinking quickly. Basket racing in, gets there, 2 down. Last chance for the Beewolves in game 1. It's He-1A's, 1 for 4 with a single and an RBI today. Slider away in the first pitch, strike called, 0-1. Curveball inside, low, 1-1. Slider hangs, pop foul over in third. It's staying in play. Gutterson there in the dirt. Makes the catch, and that's a 1-2-3 9th inning for Phenomeno as he slams the door in game 1. Heaters win 5-4, the final. Rallied back from a 3-0 hole. Took the lead, never looked back. Love to see it. Very even contest. Well pitched for both teams for the most part. Offense was stagnant. Only 2 homers in the game. Sports had a 2-run homer. He-1A's had an RBI single. And Thurman Colt had an RBI single as well there in the 6th inning. For us, solo homer for Jovan Bambino. Basket had an RBI single. Phenomeno had an RBI sac fly. Gutterson had an RBI double. Slayer had an RBI double as well. Helping his own cause there. Pitching lines today, win goes to Slayer, 6 innings, 8 hits, 4 earned runs, a walk, 8 strikeouts, 1 homer, just missed the quality start. 2-1 now on the year. Phenomenal gets the 2-inning save, an inning and a strike, 1 hit given up with a strikeout. Second save of the year for Phenomenal. Heater gets the hold there in the 7th, giving up 2 walks but striking out a batter. Turn Burner takes the loss, 6 innings, 9 hits, 5 earned runs, a walk, a homer, 3 strikeouts. He falls to 0-2. Gasser Morris, 2 clean innings out of the bullpen. Player of the game, Jock Sports, for his 3-hit day, 2-run homer. Bambino, the runner-up, with a homer, 2 hits. And Slayer, for his pitching performance, is the third-place finisher, despite it not being a quality start. There was not a lot of offense in this game. All right, so Game 1 goes in our favor. We'll see how we do in Game 2 here. Try to get through this as quickly as possible because I do have to go to work soon. Alrighty. Okay, I just farted in the locker room and it sounds like a chicken coop. Who do you blame? Lucas. Slayer needs to be as affordable as possible. Fax machine is not working again. Who are you putting on IT duty? Oh, whoopity, he didn't do so well today. Clark actually played pretty well. Looking around the league, any roster moves? There are a couple here. Alrighty, Johnson, -6 power. Not great. Basket, +4 arm. Nice. Slamus, +8 power. He's up over 80 now. Ooh, I like it. Mesa, +12 accuracy. He was already really good at that, so it's nice to see it almost at the elite level. But he's now a B overall. Good job for Thomas. Slick Pickman, released by the Hot Corners for Thrash Allmeyer. Whoopity, +5 power. Nice, maybe you'll get out of your slump. Rockman to the Overdogs, he'll replace Dwayne Stafford. Dig Efoto to the Grapplers, he'll replace Dirk Sportswood. Buzzards get Man and Moon, he'll replace Hieronymus Jackson. Okay. Player development. Ooh, that's a good chance for Kerr. I don't know. Clutch seems like a waste, but, you know, it is what it is. 800,000. Clark, chance to get first base as a backup position. That's nice. She could use some extra speed. Basket. Ooh, that's a nice one, too. Contact and power. She needs that. Neverwalker. Ooh, there's a lot of good ones here. Okay. Well, let's start it with the highest chance to go away. That's Durr. 1 velo, 1 junk. No extra velocity. Going for the cutter. He will get the cutter. He's now a 5-pitch reliever. And he now has an S tier. Nice. Good job, Durr. Alright. Who's next? Next is Clark. Fiona, speed here. Gets 1. Does not get the bonus 3. She's up to 67. Does get the backup first base position, though. So that's nice. Alright. So Clark can now play first base as well. Alrighty, Kerr will get hers, but we are not going to grab baskets yet. It's only at 10%, so we'll wait. Arm and power for Connor. That seems redundant. Slamus, ooh, tough out would be a good one for him. I like that. 2 velo for Kerr. Gets the +5 as well, so now it's a max of 7, up to 68. Does not get clutch, though, unfortunately. But she is now an A overall. That's nice. Alright, so we'll get Slamus and baskets next. Alright, sim up to the next game. Will be the second game against the Beewolves here. We've got to get through a couple here. Wildloads beat the Overdogs 6-1. Hot Corners beat the Blowfish 11-8. Salties shut out the Herbisaurs 5-0. Suck at Grass Eaters. Wild Pigs beat the Moonstars 7-3. Sirloins beat the Sandcats 4-2 in a pitcher's duel. Buzzards winning the 11 over the Jacks 7-5. And final game of the sim here, Freebitters hang on to win 4-2 over the Moose. Alrighty, Game 2, Stubby Tubrick on the mound for the Beewolves. He's 1-1 against us in his career, 2-0 on the year with a 0 ERA and a 1.14 whip. He's locked in. And on the mound for us is the 10-stick Lucas, 1-1 with an 8.18 ERA and a 1.91 whip. Lineup, Grande will catch leading off. Bambino and right locked in. Phenomenal at second base on fire. Gutterson at third. Slamus at shortstop locked in. Johnson in left. Connor in center tense. Foul at first. And Lucas on the mound. Let's go. So Whoopty's going to go to the bench to try and fix his mojo. Looking at the lineup for the Beewolves, Ketchum, Godsendez is at third today. Sports, Stanza in at first. She pinch hit in Game 1. McStevens at shortstop, his backup position. Fourth and right. Gonzolo is in left today instead of Jimenez. And Colt still in center with Tubrick on the mound. Okay. So McStevens still rattled. Colt is still tens. Sports and Godsendez are still locked in, though.
The stands are filling up.
All right, let's get it on. Game 2 coming at you. Ketchum, Godsend in sports up first against Dick Lucas, who's really struggled here through 2 starts, trying to figure out who he is as a pitcher. Ketchum leading off, 167 average, 1 homer, 3 RBIs. She had 1 hit in game 1, I believe. She also walked as well, so she was on base twice. Heater up and in is high on the first pitch, ball 1. Forkball down in the dirt, 2-0. Curveball outside is going to miss in the dirt, 3-0. Lucas not doing well here. And he walks her on 4 straight to start the game. Good job, Dick. 1 down, here's Godsendez. 382, a homer, 8 RBIs, 2 hits in game 1. He's locked in. Curveball in there in the first pitch, foul off, 0-1. Slider down, foul off, 0-2. Change it down and in. Chop to third, right at Gutterson. Fires to first, in the dirt, second one. Phenomenal picks it, fires to first in time, double play. You love to see it. Jock Sports up next, homered in the first game. He had 3 hits, he's locked in. Hitting .314 with 2 homers and 6 RBIs. First pitch forkball up and away, and Sports has absolutely sent that one to the moon. Another stinger off the bat of Sports, his 3rd of the season, and 2nd here in the doubleheader this episode. 1-0 Beewolves on the board. Tried to get the forkball down in the way. It went up and away, and it was gone. Cat stands up next. First baseman pinch hit in game 1. No hit for her there. Hitting .348. 1 homer, 4 RBIs, as Lucas is still tense. Heater down and in. Strike called, 0-1. Change up away. Outside, 1-1. Forkball down and away. Chased it outside, 1-2. Slider up and in. Fouled off. We'll do it again. Curveball inside. Fouled off. We'll do it again. Heater up. Chased. Hit by Stanza pretty well to left center, but I think she just got under it. Calling her to the warning track. Puts her away to end the inning. But a home run for Sports gives the Beewolves an early 1-0 lead. Bottom 1. Top of the lineup up to Grande, Bambino, and Phenomenal against Stubby Tubrick, who has yet to give up an earned run this season. He's locked in. Through 2 starts, here's DeGrande. Catcher hitting .346 on the air, 1 homer, 4 RBIs. He sat out game 1 to rest. Contact versus righty and rally starter is active here for Tiny. Change it down and away, strike called at the knees, 0-1. Fastball up, foul back, 0-2. Fastball at the knees, line to right field, base hit for DeGrande. He's on with the leadoff knock. Bambino up next, right fielder homered in game 1, hitting .500, 2 homers, 6 RBIs. He's locked in. Bambino ended up going 2 for 4. Heater down in the way, strike called on the 2-seamer, 0-1. Tubrick no longer locked in here. Fastball inside, hitting the hole to short, pass picked by McStevens on a hop. I thought he caught it. Out at second on the fielder's choice. Next up, Phenomeno, second baseman on fire, hitting .442, 6 homers, 15 RBIs. Phenomeno doubled his first time up. Doubled in the first game, and then he also had a sac fly driving in a run. Strike inside on the fastball, 0-1. Fastball down in the way, rocketed by Phenomenal well to left field, heading to the wall. Off the fence into Gonzalo's glove. That is going to be a base hit. Going to third is Bambino. Runners at the corners, and 1 down in the inning for the Heaters. Here's Gutterson, RBI hero active. Doubled in a run in the first game, trying to do it again in the first inning. Hitting .303, 2 homers, 8 RBIs. That ended up being Gutterson's only hit of the good day. Strike in there at the letters on the Heater, 0-1. Curveball away, hit off the end of the bat, out on his front foot. Gonzalo there on left makes the catch. Tagging from third is Bambino. He's going to try it. Gonzalo has no arm. It is an easy sac fly, 1-1. Slamus up next. Had a power boost between games. He's locked in, hitting .513, 6 homers, 15 RBIs on the year. Slamus only had 1 hit in the first game. Takes a curveball in there at the letters, 0-1. Nice pitch from Tubrick. Changeup chased inside low, 0-2. Changeup down, out in front of it. Slamus stays on his front foot and gets out of it, 0-2. Late on the Heater, but he gets it fouled off, 0-2. Heater up, whiff through it, strike 3. First punch out for Tubrick, that ends the inning. Tied at 1, though, on the sac fly by Gutterson. To the second, McStevens fourth, and Gonzalo due up. McStevens leading off, hitting .171 in the year. Hitless in the first game. He's rattled. 1 RBI. Heater down in the way, grounded in the hold of second. Phenomenal cuts it off to his left, makes the play, 1 down. Rod Fourth up next, 2 hits in the first game. He also walked, hitting .438 with 3 RBIs. Heater up and away, line to left center field, but that's going to hang up for Johnson. Stallion makes the catch, 2 down. Next up is Gonzalo. Left fielder was on the bench game 1, didn't play. Contact versus righty active, hitting .333 with a homer and 1 RBI. He's in the lineup for Jimenez today because it's a lefty-righty matchup. Change of away, strike called, 0-1. Jimenez was in there against the lefty Slayer. Heater up and away, outside and high, 1-1. Curveball down at the knees, ripped the first, foul dives to a right, nice snag by Jess, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 for Lucas. Bottom 2, it's tied at 1. Johnson, Callner, and Foul due up. Stallion Johnson leading off. Left fielder was on the bench game 1 as it was a lefty on the mound. He's now playing against the righty. Off-speed hitter active, hitting .400 on the year with a homer and 5 RBIs. Heater up and in high, ball 1. Change of fastball down and in, line to second, right at Sports, 1 down. Callner up next, center fielder Tent, hitting .436, 3 homers, 7 RBIs. Callner went 0 for 3 in the first game. He was, however, intentionally walked at 1 point. He outside misses, ball 1, but he is tense though as he's not hitting well as of late. Fastball at the knees, dumped to right center field, base hit for Callner, his first hit at the doubleheader, and that's going to roll all the way to tomorrow as they still haven't gotten to it. Callner around second, he's digging for third, he'll be in with a 1-out triple. As Fourth took a bad path to that one. Fourth took a bad path to it, and Colt just gave up on it. Here's Foul, the first baseman who pinch hit in game 1. She grounded out, or popped out to third. 158 average on the year, 1 homer, 4 RBIs for Foul. Change it down and in is inside, ball 1. Heater up and away, strike called, 1-1. Good pitch there from Tubrick. Heater away, chased outside, 1-2. Foul behind. Curveball down, pulled by Foul to left field. Again, we're going to try it. Making the catch, Gonzalo, tagging his Callner. Here's the throw. No chance. Sack fly for Foul, it's 2-1. 5th RBI of the year for Jess. Dick Lucas up next, pitcher hitting 3 for 4 on the year, 1 RBI. 2 down, nobody on. Change inside, rip Foul, 0-1. Curveball up and away, 1 hopper to first. Stanza picks it cleanly, takes it herself, and that ends the inning. But a run in on the sac fly by Foul gives us the lead, 2-1 to the third. Colt, Tubrick, and Ketchum, 8-9-1 due up. Here's Colt, he's tense, hitting .219, 2 homers, 6 RBIs. Colt had an RBI single in the first game. It was his only hit of that game. Heater down on the way on the first pitch, line to left center field, and there's a base hit for Colt. Connor gets it in quickly, and that'll be a leadoff knock. Tubrick up next to pitcher, hitting .200 on the year. Good speed over at first and Colt. Tubrick expected the bunt here. Heater up and in, bunt shown, pulled back, strike called at the letters, 0-1. Slider up and away, runner goes, strike called, throw down by DeGrande. Nails Colt at second as he was the delayed steal. Colt gets caught. That was his first time getting caught this year. He's 3 for 4 on steals. 1 down, 0-2 count here to Tubrick. Nobody on. Change of away. Chased it outside. Strike 3 off the catcher's glove, though, as he'll race to first. Throw by DeGrande in time to nail him. 2 down. Second punch out for Lucas. Ketchum up next. She walked. First plate appearance, and then was erased on double play. Heater at the knees on the first pitch. Line to left center. Johnson going over. Lays out for it. Picks it on a hop. Nice job, Johnson, to keep it in front of you. Definitely lined it up wrong, though. Single for Ketchum. She's 1 for 1 and locked in. Here's Godsendez, 0 for 1. He's locked in still. Curveball at the knees. Line to center. That is down for a hit. 2 on, 2 down. Getting into the dangerous part of the lineup here. Here's Sports, who homered. 1 for 1 today. Took the first pitch forkball out over the right center fence his first time up. He's still locked in. Four-seamer inside, misses, ball 1. Change it down in the way. Chop to second up the middle. Phenomenal ranges to his right, backhands cleanly to first in time to end the inning. Good pitching from Lucas to get out of it. Bottom 3, it's 2-1. Top of lineup up for the Heaters. DeGrande, Bambino, and Phenomenal. Grande leading off, 1 for 1 with a single today. He's still locked in. Changed inside, pulled foul, 0-1. Heater low, misses, 1-1. Fastball down and away, one hopper to second. Sports picks cleanly to first, one down. Next up, Bambino hit into a fielder's choice his first time up, but then scored a run later. He's 0 for 1. Peter up on the first pitch, rocketed up the middle on the ground, past the shortstop McStevens all the way to the wall in left center. Extra bases for Bambino. He'll be in with a double. Run in scoring position, one down. That'll bring up Phenomeno, 1 for 1 with a single. He's on fire. Peter up and in, rocketed to right center field into the gap. Extra bases for Phenomeno as it's going to roll all the way to the fence. Bambino will score easily from second. It is a 1-out double for Phenomeno. He'll drive him in. First RBI today, it's 3 to 1. Next up, Gutterson. Sac fly his first time up. Now at 9 RBIs on the year. No hit yet for Gutterson. RBI hero once again active here for him. Peter up and away, late on the whiff, 0-1. Peter up, rocketed to right center. That's in the gap. Extra bases for Gutterson as that's all the way to the fence in right center. And it bounces away from fourth to Colt. That'll be an RBI double for Gutterson. It is 4 to 1. His second RBI of the year. He's now at 10 on the year. Slam is up next, 0 for 1. Struck out his first time up. Change up and away, pulled on the ground to first. Right at Stanza. She'll take it to the first herself. 2 down. Gutterson advances to third. He's 90 feet away for Johnson, who's 0 for 1 with a flyout. There, he grounded at the second, that's right. Heater inside almost hits Johnson, ball 1, but he didn't even flinch. Heater in the dirt, 2-0, Johnson ahead. Change with the knees, out in front, pulled foul, 2-1. Change it down and then pulled foul, just missed the line, 2-2. Heater up and away, chop foul again, Johnson stays alive, still 2-2. Change it down, out in front of it, out of play. It's still 2-2. Change up chased high and in, fouled back again, 2-2. Johnson giving him a good fight here. Change up and away, hit through the middle, base hit for Johnson. He'll drive in Gutterson. And that is an RBI single, it's 5 to 1. Colliner up next, 1 for 1 with a triple today. He's also scored a run as well on a sac fly. Change up and in, fouled off, 0-1. Good speed at first for Johnson. Fastball down and in, pulled by Colliner to left field, but it's going to hang up for Gonzalo, and that ends the inning. But 3 runs in the inning for the Heaters makes it 5-1 to the 4th. Stanza and McStevens in 4th to up against Lucas. Stanza leading off, 0 for 1 today. Heater inside on the first pitch, misses, ball 1. Curveball in the dirt, bounces, 2-0. Morsimer up and away, check swing strike, 2-1. Change up and in. Strike called, 2-2. Slider down. Low, 3-2. Good eye there from Stanza. Full count offering coming. Forkball down. Low ball 4. Second walk for Lucas. Leadoff woman on. McStevens up next, 0 for 1 and rattled today. Lucas is at least back to neutral mojo for the time being. Heater in there. Strike called, 0-1. Forkball down and away. Low and outside, 1-1. Curveball down and in, low and inside, 2-1. Change it down the way, chop to first, right at foul. Fires to second, 1. Slam is back to foul. Double play, love to see it. 2 down, bases empty for 4th, 0 for 1. Curveball middle in on the first pitch, chop to second in the hold. Phenomena to his left, cuts it off, fires. That ends the inning for Lucas. Painless for him in the 4th. Bottom 4, it's 5 to 1. Foul, Lucas and DeGrande do up. Foul leading off, sac flyer first time up. No official at bat yet today for Jess. She got 5 RBIs on the year. Heater in the dirt, ball 1. Tubrick still tense. Change up away at the knees, pulled foul, 1-1. Jess out on the front foot there. Heater up, chased high, 1-2. Tubrick looking for the out. Almost hits her with the changeup as she gets out of the way, 2-2. Change up at the knees, pulled foul, still 2-2. Change up away, pulled down the left field line. Fair ball for foul into the corner. That'll be extra bases for the speedster. She's on with a double. Leadoff woman on, and that will bring up Dick Lucas, the pitcher, 0 for 1 today. Tubrick done here after 3+ innings. Coming out of the bullpen, left-hander Braun Thunder chumped the choker, hitting with a 4 ERA and a 144 whip. Infield in here, Heater at the letters, 0-1. They're playing the bunt. Curveball up and in, line by Lucas to left center. That is going to be in front of Colt for a base hit. Foul will score easily from second. It's 6-1. Lucas with his second RBI of the season. Runner on, none down for DeGrande. 1 for 2 with a single. Lefty in, so no contact boost for DeGrande here. Change up inside is a strike called. 0-1. Heater up, chased it high. 0-2. Heater up, rocketed by DeGrande on the line, hard to right. Right at fourth at the wall, 1 down. Lucas still at first here, 1 down in the fourth. Here's Bambino, 1 for 2 with a double today. Heater up and in is chased, skied to center. Easy catch for Colt coming in, 2 down. Base runner still at first here for the Phenomenal. The Phenomenal, yes, 2 for 2. RBI double last time up. He's also singled today. Change up inside, pulled foul, 0-1. Screwball down, or change up down, pulled foul, still 0-2. Curveball inside, misses badly from Thunder Chump, 1-1, or 1-2. Heater inside, grounded the second up the middle. Sports there to first. That ends the inning. Another run in, though, on the single. 6-1 to the fifth. Gonzalo, Colt, and Thunder Chump do up as Lucas's RBI helps his own cause. Gonzalo leads off here in the fifth, 0 for 1 today. First pitch forkball up, foul off. That was a hanger. Thank God he missed it, 0-1. Forcing up and in, high, 1-1. Also inside of it. Curveball down and away. Strike called, 1-2. Got in there. Slider at the knees. Foul off, still 1-2. Heater up and away. Foul off, still 1-2. Change it down and away. Chased it, fouled off again, still 1-2. Slider down and in. Chased it inside, strike 3. Third punch out for Lucas, 1 down. Here's Colt, 1 for 1 with a single today. South's trying to steal. Heater in there at the letters on the check swing, 0-1. Forkball down and in, low and inside, 1-1. Heater up and in, just high, 2-1, no call. Change it down and away. Chop the short, Slam is there for it, makes the play. On to first, 2 down. Lucas locked in, here's Thunder Chump. He will bat here, hitless on the year. They need him to eat a few innings here. Heater up in the first pitch, blew it by him, 0-1. Curveball down, low, 1-1. Right up and in. Pulled foul by Thunder Chump, out of play, 1-2. Forcing it down and away. In the dirt, 2-2. Change it down and in. Check swing, strike 3 called. Fourth punch out for Lucas, 1-2-3, fifth inning for him. Bottom 5 at 6-1. Gutterson, Slamis, and Johnson do up. Gutterson, RBI double last time up. He's also had a sac fly, driving in another. Curveball hangs on the first pitch to him, driven to center, but right at Colt, 1 down. Slam is up next, 0 for 2 today. Grounded out last time up. He's also struck out. Change up away, line back to Thunder Chump and makes the catch, 2 down. 2 pitches, 2 outs. Here's Johnson, 1 for 2. RBI single last time up for Stallion. Change up and away, strike called, 0-1. Good take by Johnson to avoid the 3-pitch inning. Change up in the dirt, 1-1. Change it down and in, pulled foul, out of play, 1-2. Chased it outside on the heater, strike 3. First punch out for Thunder Chump, 1-2-3, fifth inning for him. To the sixth at 6-1. Top of the lineup up for the Beewolves. Catch him, God send us in sports. Ketchum leading off, 1 for 1 with a single last time up. She's also walked today. Forcing her up and down the first pitch. Turned on by Ketchum and cracked deep right center field. Hit well. Bambino looks at it into the groundskeeper area, and that's a stinger off the bat there of Ketchum. As Ash's cousin Teresa goes yard. It is a 2nd homer of the year for her. It is 6-2. I only say that because she looks nothing like Ash. God send us up next, 1 for 2 with a single. If I remember, I believe in Ash's family, dark hair runs in their family. Forkball away outside. Ball 1. Might be like a cousin or something. Heater down and in. Line at the middle, base hit. That's back-to-back hits to start the inning for the Beewolves as Lucas is starting to get into some trouble. Here's Sports. 1 for 2 with a solo homer. Grounded out last time up. Curveball at the knees. Low, ball 1. Forcing it down and in. Strike called, 1-1. Slider up and away. Fouled off, 1-2. Whiffer activates here for Sports. Change it down and away. Chased it outside, strike 3. 5th punch out for Lucas. Here's Stanza 0 for 1 with the walk. 1 down in the inning. Runner at first. Curveball inside on the first pitch. Strike called. 0-1. Caught the inside corner there. Heater away. Outside. 1-1. Slider down and in. Chased by Stanza. Grounded to third. Slow roller. Gutterson to second. Gets the lead runner. Phenomenal to first. Late. Fielder's choice. Good play by Gutterson. Next up, McStevens. 0 for 2 and rattled. He's grounded out and grounded into a double play today. Fastball at the knees on the first pitch. Check swing strike. 0-1. Forkball down. Low. 1-1. Curveball up and away. Turned on by McStevens into the corner. Fouled off. Will it stay in play? No, it won't. It's out of play. Johnson watches it land in the tunnel. 1-2. Slider down and away. In the dirt. 2-2. Change it middle in. Line to short. Slam his leaps. Just makes that catch. Nice play by Ham. And that ends the inning as he robs him of a hit. Bottom 6 and 6-2. But the Beewolves on the board again. A home run this time off the bat of Teresa Ketchum. Bottom of the lineup up for the Beewolves here in the 6th. Colliner, Fowl, and Lucas. I need to check Lucas's pitch count to see if he's going to hit or not. Colliner leads it off. 1 for 2 with a triple. Flew out last time up the left. Curveball hangs on the first pitch line to left center field. That's down for a hit. Second hit today for Colliner. He's on with a single. 2 for 3. Leadoff man on here in the 6th. Well, Lucas can always bunt. Foul up next. 1 for 1 with an RBI double. An RBI on a sac fly and a double last time up. She also scored on a single by Lucas. Change it down in the way. Low. Ball 1. Change it down in the way. Pulled to third up the line. Godsendes fields cleanly on to first. 1 down. Fielder's choice. Colliner in scoring position for Lucas. 1 for 2 with an RBI single last time up. Only at 69 pitches. Nice. He's got enough for 1 more inning. Go get him, Dick. Infield playing the bunt here. Outfield normal depth. Heater up on the first pitch. Foul off out of play. 0-1. Lucas again not bunting here with the runner in scoring position already. Curveball away. Chop through the middle. Seeing eye single into center. Coming around third. Colliner. He's going to score easily. Another RBI for Dick Lucas at 7-2. His second RBI today. He's up to 3 on the year. Here's DeGrande, 1 for 3 with a single. Heater up and in, hitting the hole to second. Sports picks it, fires the second 1. McStevens the first, late, fielder's choice. 2 down, here's Bambino. DeGrande on at first, 2 down. 1 for 3 with a double. Change away, check swing, strike called. I was definitely off on that swing. Curveball away, hit back up the middle, base hit for Bambino. 2 on, 2 down. That'll keep the inning alive here for the 3-hitter, Phenomenal. 2 for 3. RBI double and a single today for Norm. Grounded that last time up. Curveball pulled foul out of play. 0-1. Why did I swing at that heater out of the zone? 0-2. That was nowhere near the plate. Fastball up and away. Line to third. Leaping his gutter. Godsendes to make the catch, and that ends the inning. But a run in for Lucas's second RBI single of the day. Back to a 5-run lead. 7-2 to the 7th. 4th, Gonzalo and Colt do up. Here's 4th, 0 for 2 today. Lucas looking to get through the 6th here. Heater up and in. Strike called. 0-1. Change it down. Chopped up the middle. Slam us over. Dives out of his reach. Base hit. Leadoff single for 4th. His first hit today. He's 1 for 3. Gonzalo up next. 0 for 2 today. Forkball down on the first pitch. Strike called. Runner goes. Throw down by DeGrande. No chance. Easy steal for 4th. 0-1 count. Heater away. Fouled off. 0-2. Gonzalo behind. Curveball down and in. Low and inside. 1-2. Slider up and away. High. 2-2. Good take. Change up away. Fouled off. Gonzalo stays alive. Still 2-2. Heater middle in. Fouled off again. Still 2-2. Change up away. Line to second. Right at Phenomeno. 1 down. Barely had to move. Cold up next. 1 for 2 with a single and a strikeout. Pinch hitting for him is Bubbles Garcia. Bubbles pinch hit in game 1. He flew out. 0 for 1 today. 350-75 average. 2 RBIs on the year for Bubbles. Heater inside. Ball 1. Change up at the knees. Chop to short. Right at Slamus. Runner going for third. And they're going to get 4th in a run down here. Gutterson going to tag him out for the second out of the inning. That fielder's choice keeps the inning alive for Thunder Chump, 0 for 1. Pinch hitting is Tig Tantrum. Left fielder did not play game 1. This is the first time we've seen him. Hitting .250 on the year. Former Sandcats outfielder. Mind Gamer active against Gets Ahead, so no effect. Heater away, rocketed deep right field. Hit pretty well. Bambino up, leaps, out of reach, home run. First homer of the year for Tig Tantrum. 2-run shot makes it 7-4, and that'll do it for Dick Lucas. Catch him up next, solo homer, single, walk, and an RBI today. You know what, I'll let him try and finish the 7th at least. He did just lose a quality start. Forkball down in the way in the dirt, ball 1. Too many first pitch fastballs. Change up in the dirt, low, 2-0. Thought I could sneak it by him, but not today. Curveball away, outside, 3-0, and Lucas is falling behind here. Heater at the knees, 3-1. Slider up and in, turned on by Ketchum, and that's going to be back-to-back jacks for the Beewolves. Another stinger. Ketchum's second of the game, third of the year. It is now 7-5. They're back within 2. And Lucas will now need to come out. Should have taken him out. Godsend is next, 2 for 3, 2 singles. Lucas done after 6 2/3. He gives up 5 earned runs, 3 homers today, 9 hits, 2 walks, 6 strikeouts, 5 strikeouts. Not a great day to end it on. Not a good note to end it on, but it is what it is. We're going to go ahead and turn it over here to Kendra Kerr out of the bullpen. Kerr with a 2.57 ERA and a 1.29 whip, pitching pretty well here. Just promoted to an A overall. First pitch fastball at the knees, chopped up the middle. Slamus dives behind the bag, fires the first late. Infield single for Godsendez. Tying run coming to the plate in Jock Sports. 1 for 3 today with a solo homer. Curveball down and in on the first pitch. Sky to right field, hit pretty well. Bambino tracking it, running out of room. Leaps at the wall, makes the catch, and robs him of a home run. Nice play. Leap of faith. Nice, I got the achievement. Rob a home run with a jumping wall catch. Nice, that's our first one. Gasser Morris replaces Tig Tantrum as he threw 2 scoreless innings in game 1. 3 runs in the inning for the Beewolves on back-to-back jacks by Tantrum and Ketchum. 7-5 to the bottom of the 7th. Gutterson, Slamus, and Johnson do up against Morris. Here's Gutterson, 1 for 2. 2 RBIs today. He has a RBI double and a sac fly. Garcia stays in the game in center, but he can't play center. He's a lefty fielder and a right fielder. Oh boy. Morris ready. Cutter away, strike called 0-1. He's retired the only 6 batters to face him here in the doubleheader. Just quickly ahead 0-2 on Gutterson. Heater up, rocketed to right field, but it's right at 4th, 1 down. Slams up next. He's 0 for 3. Specialist active here for Morris. He's locked in. Heater away. Strike called. 0-1. Slider at the knees. Chopped through the middle. Base hit. First hit today we've gotten off of Morris in the other game. Runner on with 1 down here for Johnson. 1 for 3 with an RBI single today. Off-speed hitter active. Specialist active as well. Change him away outside. Ball 1. Slider down and then chopped through the middle. Seeing eye single, cut off by Sports on the dive. Does not get the out. It is a infield single. Everybody's safe. Here's Colliner. 2 on, 2, 1 down. RBI hero active. He's tripled and singled today. 2 for 3. Trying to keep it going against Morris, who's no longer locked in. Chase the heater high. 0-1. Heater up and away. Sky down the right field line. That is blooped in for a base hit, and that's going to get the job done. Colliner go digging for second. Throw into home is late. It's an RBI double, 8-5. 2 in scoring position for Foul. 1 for 2 with an RBI double today. Infield in, trying to keep it a 3-run game. Slider at the knees. Turned on by Foul. Cracked deep to left. Gonzalo at the warning track. This is an easy sac fly. Tagging at third is the lead runner. Coming in to score is Johnson. It's 9-5. 4-run lead here for Kerr, who will bat here, as I need her to go another inning at least. Heater up and away, chased it 0-1. Sounds like the dehumidifier just shut off behind me. I'll check that before I go to work. Popped up the second on the next pitch right at Sports, and that ends the inning. To the 8th, it's 9-5. Stanza, McStevens in 4th, due up against Kerr. Here's Stanza 0 for 2 with a walk today. Down and away, outside, ball 1. 2-seamer down, line to third. Gutterson dives, nice snag. Keg, 1 down. McStevens up next, 0 for 3 and rattled still. Lined out the short last time up. He's also grounded out and hit into a double play. Curveball at the knees on the first pitch. Check swing strike called, 0-1. Heater up and away, fouled off, 0-2. Slider down and in. Chased it inside strike 3. There's the elite slider. 1 down. 2 down in the inning. First punch up for Kerr. There's fourth, 1 for 3 with a single. Four-seamer down and away, strike called, 0-1. Two-seamer inside, line down the left field line by fourth. That is going to be down for a base hit. Diving Johnson to cut it off. Digging for second is fourth. Throw in is late. Here's Gonzalo 0 for 3. Running scoring position, 2 down. Distractor active. Heater outside, down in the waist, check swing strike called, 0-1. Slider up and in, fouled off, out of play, 0-2. Slider down and in, low, 1-2. Curveball away, line to center, that's going to come in. Colliner not going to get there, base hit. Digging around third is fourth, throw is cut. RBI single, it's 9-6, back to a 3-run game. Here's Garcia 0 for 1. Two-seamer up and in on the first pitch, high, ball 1. First run given up by Kerr today. Heater away, runner goes. Throw down by DeGrande, late. Another stolen base. This time it's Gonzalo. 2-0. Slider inside, whiffed on it, 2-1. Four-seamer down in the way, line foul, out of play by Garcia, 2-2. He's late on it. Curveball down and in. Chased it inside, strike 3. Second punch out of the inning for Kerr. That ends the inning. Bottom 8, it's 9-6. DeGrande, Bambino, and Fenomeno top of the lineup, 2 up. Here's DeGrande, 1 for 4 with a single today. Heater up and in, check swing inside, good take, ball 1. Would have jammed in there. Chase the heater up and away, 1-1. Changed up and away, pulled down the left field line. Fair ball, it's kicked up the chalk. DeGrande digging for second. Here's the throw from Gonzalo, no chance. It's a leadoff double. Looking to get another insurance run home. Here's Bambino, 2 for 4, double and a single today. Specialist active for Morris. Heater down and in, driven by Bambino, hit pretty well. Carrying to the warning track at the wall is Gonzalo. Leaping, it's gone. Fireball coming at you. It's in the Beewolves bullpen and left. It just barely got out. I thought he was going to catch it. Second homer of the doubleheader for Bambino, his third of the year. It is now 11-6. I think that's also our first home run today. Phenomenal up on fire, 2 for 4, RBI double and a single today. Morris now tense. Specialist still active here. Slider outside, ball 1. Heater down and in, chased inside by Norm, 1-1. Check swing up and in, called a strike. 1-2. Changeup chased inside, strike 3. First punch out for Morris, 1 down. Here's Gutterson, 1 for 3 with 2 RBI double and an RBI sac fly today. Cutter low, 1-1. 1-0. Slider up, strike called with the letters, 1-1. Chased a changeup in the dirt, 1-2. Slider down and away, fouled off, will stay alive, 1-2. Changeup down, pulled foul, still 1-2. Changeup out and down and away, swung through it, strike 3, back-to-back Ks for Morris, 2 down. Here's Slamus, 1 for with a single off of Morris. Curveball, slider up and in, taken high, ball 1. Changeup out in front of it at the knees, 1-1. Chased it high on the cutter, 1-2. Chased low, fouled off, would stay alive, 1-2. Cutter away, swung under it, strike 3. 3 straight punch-offs from Morris to end the inning, but he gives up 2 runs on the homer by Bambino, 11-6 to the 9th. Morris, Ketchum, and Godsend is due up against Kerr, is going to try and slam the door here with a 2 1/3 inning save. Here's Morris batting 1,000 on the year with an RBI. Pinch hitter coming. It is Mamori Aoshima, who we did not see in Game 1, the backup catcher. Hitting .308 with a homer, 2 RBIs. Heater down, check swing low, ball 1. Curveball at the knees, fouled off, 1-1. Zoomer up away, outside, 2-1. Heater up and away, fouled off, 2-2. Slider down and in. Chopped up the middle to short, Slamus dives out of his reach. It hops over his glove, base hit. Leadoff single for Aoshima, the pinch hitter. Beewolves need to string a little bit more together. Here's Ketchum. 3 for 3 today, 2 solo homers, a single, and a walk today. She is feeling it, currently locked in. Curveball down in the way in the first pitch. Driven by Ketchum, deep center field. Colliner retreating to the deepest part of the park. And it's off the top of the fence into the batter's eye. 3rd homer of the game for Teresa Ketchum. And that's her 4th RBI today as well. It's 11-8. First multi-homer game of her season. Here's Godsendis, 3-4-3 singles. We're going to turn it over here now that it's a save situation. Coming out of the bullpen is Durr, never walkers. He'll take the mound. Durr with a 1.80 ERA and an 0.40 whip, trying to slam the door. Recently promoted to S tier. Sporting a new cutter. Heater outside, misses. Strike called, actually, 0-1. Curveball down in the way. Line down the left field line by Godsendis. That's out of play, though. 0-2. Going to show off the new cutter. Here we go. High inside, 1-2. Two-seamer up and away. Chased it outside, strike 3. First punch up for Never Walker, 1 down. Here's Sports, 1-4 with a solo homer today. Curveball down on the first pitch. Chopped, slow roll to second. Foul, going to cut it off. Flips to the pitcher, 2 down. Nice cover, Durr. Last chance today is Stanza for 3 with a walk. Cutter up and away in the first pitch. Strike called, 0-1. Nice pitch. Slider down and in. That's a strike, 0-2. Never Walker looking for the K. Heater up and in. Chased and popped up, shallow left center. Johnson coming in and over. Makes the catch, and that's a 1-2-3. Ninth inning for Never Walker as he comes out of the bullpen to slam the door. Heaters win 11-8 in Game 2 as we take the doubleheader against the Beewolves today. We sweep both games and now have a 3-game lead on them. Nice. Big win today. A little back and forth there at the end with the home runs and whatnot, but we managed to out-hit them. But we didn't get any home runs. We only had 1 today. Bambino had that 2-run homer there to put it away. Phenomeno an RBI double. Gutterson an RBI double and a sac fly today. Johnson an RBI single. Colliner an RBI double. Foul. 2 RBIs today. 1 on the double and 1 on a sac fly. Lucas 2 RBI singles as well to help his own cause. For the Beewolves today, Teresa Ketchum 3 home runs, driving in 4. Sports a solo homer, RBI single for Gonzalo, and a 2-run homer for pinch hitter Tig Tantrum. Pitching lines, Tuber takes the loss, 3+ innings, 8 hits, 6 earned runs, a strikeout. He was pitching on short rest. He falls to 2-1 on the year. Dick Lucas, 6 2/3, no quality start. He gives up 9 hits, 4 homers, 5 earned runs, 4 strikeouts, 2 walks. He falls to 2-1. He improves to 2-1. All his runs were given up on the home run today. Kendrick Curry inning in a third, 5 hits, 3 earned runs, 2 strikeouts, a home run given up. Never Walker, a 9th inning, clean shot out of the bullpen with a strikeout. He is now at 2 saves on the year. Player of the game, Ketchum with her 3-homer day. She went 4 for 4, followed by Bambino, who was a triple shy of the cycle, driving in 2, and Colliner, who was a home run shy of the cycle. He drove in 1. Not bad. Great games, guys. Great games all around. Very good win. All right, that's a good doubleheader sweep today. We're still atop the division. We're now 8-2 on the year. We are literally 2 victories away from clinching a playoff spot. So let's see if we can keep it rolling here. Got to get through some manager moments and player development, and then we'll call it a day here. Is this going to be the end of the episode here? We do take the doubleheader today. Nice job all around for everybody involved. I'm invited to a CrossFit intervention. Who do you bring as your +1? Ooh, let's get Gutterson's loyalty up a little bit. Let's go ahead and help him up. There we go. There you go, Keg. And that's it. Okay. Next game is going to be against the Crocodons next episode. On the mound will be rookie Reese Hunter, 2-0 with a 1.64 ERA and a 2 whip. And on the mound for the Crocs will be Slip Sauter, their ace, 1-1 with a 2.03 ERA and a 1.05 whip. Crocs have only played 8 games on the year, whereas we've played 10. We're 2 games ahead of them. Looking around the league, roster moves here. That's last episode. There we go. Okay, what do we got? Freebooters signed Boomer Platoon, the veteran third baseman, who replaced Fungo Akiro. Phenomena loses 2 power. Yikes. Still elite, though. Still elite. Alright, so Gutter Slamus. That's a good one. This will be here next time. Ooh, we're not giving him Choker. That's dumb. This one was a good one for Basket. Meso. Ooh, a chance to get a 2-seamer. Okay, I like it. I like it. Go on. This is only a 14%, though. We can wait. And ooh, 42% for Colliner. Okay. Well, let's do Baskets first. 2 power, 2 contact. Does not get the bonus 2 power, unfortunately. Does not get the bonus 4 contact either. Okay, so now we need to think about this. Which one do we really want? That's the question. Colliner's at 42%. Doesn't really need the arm or the power, so I think we can let this go. This one's a decent one for Mesa. It's only a 14% chance, though, so we can wait. Gutterson, I'm not giving him Choker. That's a dumb one for Fielder. What do we got? Slam. Ooh, this is a good one. This has to be it. Slammers, got to give him Tough Out, hopefully. 2 contact to 74. No bonus contact, unfortunately. Does not get Tough Out either. Damn, that would have been nice to have. Ah, well, we'll cut our losses here. So hopefully we'll get enough to get Mesa. We're not going to be able to get enough for Mesa, so this is going to expire. So is this, and so is this. These two. These are dumb. Alright, so now it's just about saving money. We have literally spent all the money we went into this season with, which was about $8 million. So it took us 10 games to do it. Alrighty. So we're taking the Crocs next episode. Here's the lineup for that game. It'll be Basquet leading off in left, Phenomenal on fire at shortstop, Gutterson at third, Colliner in at center, Bambino and right locked in, Whoopity back in the lineup at second base. He'll be tense, Clark at catcher, Fowl at first, and Hunter on the mound, the rookie. And that'll do it for this episode, guys. Big win today. Morning baseball dad. We're just getting ready to sign off for the day. It's a big doubleheader win today. We took the sweep against the Beewolves. We won game 1, I believe. What was the score? Was it 5-4 in that game? I believe it was. Yes, it was. We took game 1 5-4. Great pitching from Slayer, and the bullpen really slammed the door for us there for Phenomenal. And then game 2, we outslugged the Beewolves. They had 4 home runs in that game. We only had the 1, but we did manage to string together a lot of hits off of their starter, Scooby Tubrick, who was playing on short rest, and also off of Thunderchump and Morris. So we did hold on to our advantage. We took that doubleheader. We're now 8-2 on the year. I believe we're on a 3-game winning streak right now, if I remember correctly. No, 4-game winning streak, even better. We're inching closer to clinching the playoff berth. We have a 3-game lead in the division with 5 games left to play. We need to win 2 more, get to 10, and we will be in the playoffs. Alrighty, next episode we'll take on the Crocs, so tune in to see if we can take down Slip Slaughter and those pesky Crocodon starters. If you made it this deep in the video, guys, thank you so much for sticking around. Appreciate the support as always. If you haven't already, hit the follow button down below or subscribe button if you haven't already and you want to donate money. And if you haven't already over on YouTube, leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel. Link to Twitch is down here in the description below if you want to come over and watch the games live before they're posted. And that'll do it for me today, guys. I've got to get to work. See you in the next episode. Until then, this is the Nasty One, signing off.